for the job. And then you respond and you get nothing back, crickets. Well, I'm here to discuss that today as to what's going on behind the scenes and to protect you and to help you in your job search. My name is Ilene Rein. I'm an executive recruiter and a job search strategist with Pounding Pavement 101. I teach my clients, my paying clients in my career building program, how to market themselves based on how the recruiters operate. That's why they're getting hired so rapidly. So I want to share this information with you tonight because this happened to me, because I want to be a better job search strategist. So every now and then I start applying for jobs. So this way I can put myself in your seat in order to bring you really great information on how to speed up your job search. And I'm always improving the program because things are changing so rapidly. So first, I want to let you know that on my website, it's at poundingpavement101.com, is a free video. It's a job search training video. It is a genius strategic plan. It's going to help you in your job search. It's free. You might as well go check it out. Again, that's poundingpavement101.com. And I want to remind you to subscribe here. So this way you get alerts every time I post new content to help you in your job search. And if you'd like to talk with me, I'm happy to talk with you about your job search. We can evaluate your job search activity, see if you're a good fit for the Pounding Pavement 101 program. Again, you can find that link on my website at poundingpavement101.com, or you can go direct, gethired.careers. That's gethired.careers. Nice and simple. We want to get you on a great career path. So I want to talk to you about what just happened to me. And I love doing this to bad recruiters because, boy, they're just being so unkind to doing this and teasing job seekers with jobs. So I received a message, a text message. And when I receive a text message, to me, that's a little bit more personable. I don't want to intrude on someone's personal life. I'll go through email, or I'll go through a LinkedIn message or even a Facebook message. But if they're texting me on my phone, I'm hoping that they know me. This person doesn't know me. And it says, "Hey there, I'm Mabel. I have some information about a position that might be just right for your background. Would you like to hear more?" Sure. Okay, so I get something like that. They haven't said anything about my background. They have no idea what I would be looking for. And I go under the auspice of different fields because I'm testing out the program because it is working across all industries. And I'm working with college student right through C-suite. I'm working with employed people who are looking for a better job. I'm looking for unemployed people who are looking for their next opportunity. And I'm working with people who have just gotten laid off. So this way we can get them back on their feet again. So I wanted to have some fun with this one. So I said, "Mabel, tell me more." Love this. And the next thing Mabel said was, "Can you confirm that you are located in the US, have a valid social security number, and are 25 years old or older? No need to provide your private details. Kindly confirm with yes or no." Well, I found that fascinating. Shouldn't they know all my information or my age or at least the range before they contacted me? Okay. And they're saying, Mabel was saying, they have a perfect job for me. Okay. Based on my background, shouldn't they know something about me that they're reaching out? So I decided I was going to play coy with them. And I said, "You're contacting me and saying that you have a perfect position for me based on my background. If that's the case, then you should know this information." And I never heard from Mabel again. Funny how that works. So let's talk about why things like this happen. Okay, because everyone's confused and why are they doing this? Well, there's a couple of reasons. There's a couple of things happening. So number one, they are sending blanket emails hoping someone is going to get in touch with them. There may be a job, there may not be a job. We don't know in this particular situation. Okay. However, it might be like a cattle call type interview where they just hire a whole bunch of people and give you some materials and say, go out and sell. Okay. But I have no idea about this job. But I find that really insulting. And that's a bad recruiter. That's poor recruiting as far as I'm concerned. When I reach out to candidates, okay, because I am still recruiting full time, and that's why the information that I share with the job seekers is so incredibly valuable because I am on the front lines recruiting and talking to companies, and I know what works with them. I know what gets through. I know the candidate side. So I work both sides of the fence, which gives me a better advantage for both sides. So they're not evaluating the candidate before they're reaching out to you. Now, I know I don't work on a quantitative basis. I work on a qualitative basis. And if I am sending a candidate in to a company, I'm going to make sure that they're a hireable, viable candidate. I need to be convinced that I would hire the person. And if I can't convince myself, then I'm not convincing the company. So they're not qualifying the candidate based on their background and their specifications. They're just throwing it out there, casting a net, and hoping someone will pick up on it. That's bad recruiting, as far as I'm concerned. So all the recruiters who are out there watching this, don't do that. Okay, don't tease people. These are people's livelihoods. There's nothing I take more seriously than people's livelihoods. Then it's poor communication. If you're applying for a job and they're not getting back to you, that's on them, that's not on you. And that again is unkind and disrespectful because recruiters have to realize, they have to remember this, that for every resume, there's a person behind it. There's a person with dreams and hopes and bills to pay. And they want to earn that income. They want to get that job. And they are sitting by the phone. There's my phone. They're sitting by the phone waiting for that call or waiting for that email to come through. So, recruiters, again, if you're watching this, remember that. Remind yourself these are people that are behind this situation, behind the resume, waiting by the phone. So if you're reaching out to someone, see if they are a good match. Don't reach out to them just because you're getting lazy with your recruiting. The other thing also that can be happening is that you're getting contacted by scammers. And if you notice, Mabel was very careful in saying no need to provide my private details. So trying to disguise not a scammer, but I don't know if it was a scam or not. But the scammers will try to get your information. And on my YouTube channel, I do have a lot of videos of people who have come forth to tell their stories, and I recorded them to help protect you against those job scammers. But they are looking for social security numbers. They're looking for all sorts of information in order. Why? It comes down to money, identity theft. And I've had some people who've had their identity stolen. I have some people who've had their bank account stolen. And I know for a fact, in me posting those videos about them, we have protected a lot of people. So go watch those videos one way or another. That's something you definitely should do if you are job searching right now. But if you are applying for jobs, please, please, please don't give that personal information out. No bank account information, no social security information. That's at the end process. After you've spoken with them, you've had a couple of interviews. So this way you're comfortable, they're comfortable, because it is a two-way street. They're interviewing you, but guess what? You're interviewing them. You have a skill set. You have something to offer to them. They have a job that needs to be done. They have a bucket of money and they're giving it to someone. Great. Let it be you. So, how are you going to protect yourself in all this? Before I tell you how to do that, I want you to go to my website, poundingpavement101.com, to gain access to the free job search training that will help you. Also, remember to subscribe or follow to get alerts every time I post new content to help you in your job search. That's really my goal here. I want to help you succeed. I want you to win. Okay? And then you can always talk to me and we can talk about your job search and we can evaluate where things are going right, where things are going wrong, and maybe